What's up, guys? This is, what is it, day four of On The Go Convo with Forbes. Just an entrepreneur talking to other entrepreneurs out there. Day-to-day stuff, man. Things that go on in your mind, things that you're trying to accomplish, goals that you set, short-term goals, of course, that you set day-to-day, things that you have to deal with. And just today, what I have been dwelling within my mind is spending my money the most effective way in my businesses, right? And as simplistic as that may sound, just spending your money correctly within your businesses, investing in them, is something that you have to separate from your emotions, your history. I mean, it really has to be about simply numbers. And at times, because we are human beings, we do have our emotions involved in it, our ego involved in it, our heart involved in it, and in all cases, business is business, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't have heart in it and all these other things. Look at the cops. Doesn't mean that that's crazy. You see that? It doesn't mean it doesn't have heart in it, but it does need to have both. Just like a religious business, right? It is there for a higher purpose, a higher power, but at the same time, it is a business. It has electric, it has heat bill, it has water bill, it has things it needs to take care of, overhead. So you always have to factor in both. And a lot of times we find our emotions making the decisions for us when it should be a business decision. And right now I have a business, actually my commercial business, The Hub. It is something that we did for a passion. I have a passion to help and give back in the area that I am from. I have a passion to help the youth, because I was a misguided youth at one point in time, and I feel like if more was sold into me, that I could have accomplished more early in life. But I am blessed for the life that I have and the lessons I learned, absolutely. But I do feel like if there were more people around that had the information that I obtained and I still seek, because it's an ongoing process, but people willingly and available that was knowledgeable with this information as I grew up, it would be a whole different story. So I really, really have a passion to be available for those things. So does my counterpart, my partner in life. She has a passion for this. She has a master's degree in behavioral health, so she does it right now. She's intending on retiring this year at the age of 30, but not retiring from helping in behavioral health just from her school job, but she actually works with kids in trauma on a daily basis. So we really, really have a passion to do these things, but at the same time, my nonprofit is not for my income or to maintain my life, although it's my passion, and we have created a nonprofit around these things. So long story short, the Hub was invested in because of that, and we wanted to be local because most of my businesses are online, and I go to different locations and do what I do. I don't really need to have my own location for that. But on the flip side, it is a business, so we have to create revenue. So in order to create revenue, we rent out the Hub, right? So we haven't had a big issue renting out the hub. The issue was the promoting and doing events there ourselves, trying to find individuals that will will take more of spearhead things more um, outside of us if we provide the space, and that has been more difficult to find. Even if you do find someone that does that, they hop around a lot, or they already have their own location, which is great. Um, but we don't have the time because we have to cater to our other businesses and our other passions more than the hub. So I say all that to say this: the hub is an expense. We invested a good amount of money in there that could be going other places, right? And that's not the only business. I have other things that my money would do a lot more justice other places. Now, is it putting me in a position where I can't pay bills or take care of things? No, not at all. We can maintain these things, but for what reason? I'm trying to do it in so many ways. I'm going live, Facebook Live, Gerald Forbes, Jarriel, last name Forbes, like the magazine, actually my government, Forbes. Instagram is Gerald Forbes, the same. I'm going live all the time, trying to give value there. I'm doing the on-the-go convos with Forbes, just giving guys some of my like personal journal as an entrepreneur. YouTube is more so, YouTube is more so series of things, in-depth thoughts and strategic ways that I go about things and rules of thumbs and, a lot of information, but it's just a lot longer and more precise information, step by step, what I did, exactly how I did it, how I accomplished it, and how I became, successful in that area for that time. So, yeah, I'm sharing information as much as I can all year round. But yeah, give that some thought. That emotional thing and that ego thing, man. I think with men and women, those are the two things that really hold us up in business with making decisions with our money. A lot of things are emotional, how we spend our money, and a lot of things are ego, how we spend our money. And I'm telling you, it'll be your downfall every single time. Because let's say when I was younger, right? If I had a spot, anything, I'd be damned if I closed it up just because of ego. I wouldn't want people to talk about, oh man, it didn't work, or it's not successful, or whatever people would say. As they say, people are scared of criticism, what they might say. In all my life, I've never found they, but we know what they're speaking of. But that's what pushes you into making decisions, or putting on a facade, or doing something that doesn't really make sense for you. And you can be more productive in another area and strive more. So yeah, throw that around your pot and give it a sip, because it's definitely something to think on. How are you with your emotional intelligence and your ego and all those things when it comes to spending money? Will you hold on to something that really doesn't make sense because it looks good, right? I think the quotes, I don't know if you guys seen it, but it looks good, or it is, as I say sometimes, it looks like a symbolic victory. It symbolizes success, and it could be draining you dry, or it could not be as productive as something else. I learned that a while ago. Real estate is my bread and butter, is my main focus as far as finance, because it's been there, I have the most knowledge on it, and it's just the consistency. So consistency, and also the passive income, it's allowed me to do things more than anything that I've done before, allowed me and provided me more freedom and time than anything. So for a while I had 12 with it and didn't respect it as much, and I thought I respected it, but I didn't respect what it did for me in my life as much, because I would not nourish it as much. Like if you have $5,000 and you can invest this back in something that has already proven to make you money, but you choose to invest in something that you've never made money in before. Not that you can't make money in it, but you've never made money in this area before, or you have made money in this area, but it is nowhere near as substantial as the money you've made in the other area. That's a bad decision. I feel like it's a non-supportive decision. I feel like it doesn't support you in where you're trying to get to. Because if the goal is to gather more finances, to gather more freedom, and to gather more time, then why gamble and have your money somewhere that it's a chance that it will come back Whereas though it could go somewhere where you know for a fact it's come back before multiple times in the amount is guaranteed. It exceeds the amount over there. Now, I'm never one that will turn down a new opportunity, but it always has to be in perspective, right? It has to be in perspective. I'm not going to take away from the bread and butter and the time and energy and the money that I put into something that I know works and I know has been holding me down all this time. My voice holding me down all this time, and just not turn my back on it, but that's how I put it now. I kind of put the dramatics on it because it's like turning my back on it because it has done good by me. So yeah, I think I'll end that there. You know what I mean? Like Convos with Forbes. Like, we on the go. We moving. I'm on the way to the hub. I'm about to record a live for Facebook, a live for Instagram. I'm about to record some of my thumbnail videos for YouTube, probably 5 or 6 of them. I'm stockpiling those just to create content, stockpile, so I can blast everywhere on social media and really get my SEOs together, and Google recognize me, social media recognize me as an individual that is providing good content, because that's what these engines want. I mean, they are, YouTube's the biggest search engine next to Google. So their objective is to find people that's providing information and solid information. And same thing with social media. You know, they want their users to be entertained, and who entertains them? The other users. So if you're standing out as someone that is providing content, providing entertainment on their platform on a regular basis, there's somebody, they recognize you as somebody that they want to nurture. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I am cutting through Yaten right now, and I will be at the hub soon. I wish everybody have a good day, and this is On The Go Convo with Forbes. Entrepreneur, just like you guys, man. All right, take care.